Stay tuned if you want to learn how to make this Liberian style milk candy. Welcome back to another cooking video. For today's video, we'll be learning how to make Liberian milk candy. For our ingredients, we have our condensed milk. We have dried up powder blended ginger. We have our vanilla, our nutmeg, and lastly, we have our olive oil. So next, we are going to start making our candy. We're going to add some oil to the mix. You can use whichever oil you want. We're just going to let it heat up for a few seconds. I have a little bit of oil left over here because I'm going to be dipping my spoon in here so the condensed milk doesn't get stuck onto the spoon. We're going to add our condensed milk. I just went ahead and opened it. We're just going to add it to our hot oil. And you want to have your pot on a low, medium heat for now while we put our ingredients. We're going to put that. Next, we are going to add 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg into our mix. We're also going to add 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. And we're gonna add about half of this, our ginger into the mix. It gives it a really nice flavor. I know there's some chunks in there. You wanna have that as well. So we're just gonna mix this in. After mixing it in, you wanna increase the fire underneath your pan. And it's gonna start sizzling at the bottom, and you're gonna wanna keep mixing. Oh, this smells really, really good. All those combination of bacon, spices, add so much flavor to your milk candy. See, it's getting darker at the bottom. We're gonna keep mixing, keep stirring until it caramelizes. There's so many ways you can have your milk candy. If you want it softer, harder. If you want it harder, you gotta keep letting it get darker. If you want it a little bit softer, you can let it be lighter, not this light, but a little bit lighter, a little bit darker than this one. And just keep stirring. As you can see, the color of our condensed milk is darkening up. So we want to keep stirring and keep mixing until we get that consistency that we want, as mentioned. As mentioned earlier, if you want your candy to get that softer texture, this is what you want it to look like. But if you want it a little bit harder, then we're gonna keep mixing until it gets a little bit darker than what this is. Well, this is the consistency of the color that I want my candy to be, so I'm going to turn my stove off, and then next we're gonna be rolling these. this next step, you want to move really fast because we don't want our condensed milk to get hard. I went ahead and oiled my platter over here, and I also oiled my hands. You want to be very careful because this is super hot when you're rolling this. So we're going to take a pinch. You can use your spoon to take this much, depending on how of a size. And we're going to roll like this, like you're rolling like a dough or something like that for cookies. And then we're going to push our finger down into the condensed milk. Same thing, repeatedly. Make sure your hands are oiled. It helps with the heat. So roll, roll, push with your thumb. Put down, push. Here's the final look of our Liberian style milk candy. I hope you enjoy watching this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and also follow me on all of my social media platforms. Thanks for watching and see you in another video.